Once upon a time, there were two young mermaids, and their names were Gabriella and Ashley. They were sisters, and they lived underwater in their mer village. Now, these were two very, very responsible young ladies who always listened to what their parents told them to do. And there were only two things that they were responsible for. One, the first rule was they were to never to leave the yard. Not until they were 10 years old. When they were 10 years old, then they could leave the yard. But they weren't yet. They were 6 and 8. The other thing is they had one chore. And that one chore was, you may not know this, but lots of not very responsible people throw trash into the ocean. So when the trash would come down through the ocean, it was their job to grab it, pick it up, and not worry about the strip, and pick it up to make sure that the ocean remained clean and safe for everyone. Now this, yes, and this all worked out beautifully for them until one day they saw something they'd never seen before. It was a mer kitten. Yes. And the sisters were very surprised to see this. Yes, very surprised. And, whoa, picture. All right, one thing we've worked on is stage pictures. So this is, if anybody does have cameras, this is a great opportunity. You'll have a couple of... And the kitten ran and ran and ran and even did one more loop around. And the sisters tried to keep up as best as they could. And they traveled far, far, and finally the kitten was so tired that the kitten collapsed, exhausted. Yes, oh, and the sisters were finally able to catch up with it. And the sisters decided that the kitten needed a name.
Let's name it Spot. Yeah, it's cute.
Oh, and the kitten liked the name Spot, so they decided to name the kitten Spot. Only, what happened then was the mer sisters realized that they were further away from their house than they have ever been and had no idea where they were. They were in the deepest, darkest, scariest part of the ocean. And before they knew it, something was coming out of the shadows. This something was a shark, played today by Willie the Whale. So the shark got closer and closer to the girls, and they didn't know what to do. The kitten thought it would be very brave and tried to scare off the shark, whoa, but it didn't work. The shark was far too big and scary. Luckily, out of nowhere came a dolphin, which you may not know this, but dolphins are known to fight off sharks. Going so fast, the shark got confused and scared and finally swam off. The friends were very, very excited to have their new dolphin friend. And dolphins are very, very smart, and the dolphin had a name, but did not speak Mermish. So they had to figure out what the dolphin's name was.
Mayflower? Mayflower? Violet? Yeah. Rose? Yeah. Oh, I see you. Oopsies.
And they both guessed it at the exact same time that her name was Rose, which was true. And Rose the dolphin knew part of the way back to the mer village, so decided to show them how to get there. And they swam, and they swam, and they swam, until they'd gone as far as Rose knew how to go. But Rose, being a dolphin, had very keen eyesight and saw something that she'd never seen before. It was a ball of yarn.